Victoria Monet is an incredible beauty. This is called the Venus Blueprint, and we analyze Venus. Through this, I can tell you her spirit animal. I can look deeper into her beauty profile. Now, does she know these things? I don't know. But imagine if you knew yours. Venus becomes your gift of beauty to the world, helping you to enhance everything, romanticize yourself. So if you'd like to get yours, you can check the link below to get your Venus profile, and it will look something very similar like this audio and video that you are seeing today. Now, Victoria Monet is a Venus in Aries. So she actually parallels somebody like Rihanna, who also has a Venus in Aries. These energies are very spicy in their presentation of their clothes, their beauty, their makeup. So their best colors actually are red, the spicy colors like mustard yellow. Anything that evokes this passion out of you is going to be a great color palette for Venus and Aries. Venus and Aries are also the most naked of the zodiac. They are really like direct in their sexiness. Venus and Scorpio similarly direct, but not as naked. When you have a Venus in Aries, showing skin becomes a part of your profile. This collection of beauties really looks good with angular cuts, whether it's angle in the hair and it's like a sharp edge haircut. They also will look good when they are omitting like a warrior attitude to their beauty. So angular cuts in the clothes, in the hair, in the makeup, these become some of the most important things for Venus and Aries. They also are really good at mastering the feminine tomboy or tomboy femme or sport like look. They look excellent like this. They also are classically really good for mixing and matching things like heels with t-shirts, high thigh high boots with t-shirts. This becomes something that you'll see in other areas, but Venus and Aries are the typical ones to do it. So Victoria Monet's Venus spirit animal is the giraffe. And in my previous Venus breakdown of Ice Spice, I show you that she is the bear. Based off of your Venus placement in the gate, you can find your spirit animal. And this gives you a lot of information about your beauty profile. For example, Victoria Monet looks really good in these different patterns of colors, like red mixed with gold, red mixed with blonde. She would look really good with more prints, animal prints, but even specifically giraffe prints. And I've actually noticed about her side profile, the way that her mouth and her chin poke out, that her side profile is very beautiful. Aesthetically, it kind of matches a giraffe. Now, what's also really cool is how do you mix it? How do you actually try to use this as a muse? You see, like how Ice Spice in her breakdown, her hair is a lot curly like an afro, which mimics the idea of the silhouette of a bear, right? So you can use the Venus animal for your silhouette. And with Victoria Monet, her having some sort of length to her hair really shows the giraffe. Now, she doesn't do this all the time, but when she does, it really brings that animal, spirit animal beauty out. Also, when she does the fitted caps with the rim hat, this also gives the idea, the silhouette idea of a giraffe. It's almost like she's putting it on top of her head. And it really works beautifully. And because her Aries, Venus in Aries is ruling the head, using the giraffe aesthetic in her hair, in her overall, like the helmet, the mane of her, really does pull this off. But here's the thing. Studying your Venus profile, you can see various ways to express yourself, right? Your Venus is just the foundation, but there's the rising, there's the moon. You could dress like your rising, your moon, your Mars. All of these placements you could dress like, right? So I'm looking at all of her placements and I'm like, where is the silvery blue look? Because she pulls that off so well. At first, I thought maybe she was a Cancer sun Because if a Cancer sun and a Venus in Aries, this would show that she would need more of that blue. But she doesn't have a Cancer sun. Like Victoria Monet's chart is very fiery. So why does she look good in blue? Right? And of course, as an astrologer, I just gotta go deeper. I've got to look for the reasons why, and I discovered it through her nakshatra. So, in the nakshatra situation, right, when we break down the nakshatra, transfer over to Eastern astrology and put her Venus in the nakshatra that it belongs, which is Uttara Bhadrapada. That's her nakshatra. This is actually Pisces zodiac, right? This is the Pisces zodiac. So this changes everything, but it's such an important part of the Venus profile that I do for her, for you. I did it for Ice Spice because Claire Nocti, one of my favorite astrologers, when I put Victoria Monet's Venus in the nakshatra that it belongs to, right? Under Claire Nocti's work, this is the mermaid Venus. This is the look of the mermaid. So this is why, because her nakshatra in Pisces is also very, very prominent. And so even though she has all of this fire and her using red is her dominant color, she has a secondary dominant palette which is connected to Pisces, and completely different. This is more blues, more deep ocean palette. But most importantly, the nakshatra that she's a part of is the mermaid beauty. So if you have Venus in Aries at the same degree, around 5 degrees, you also have Venus in Uttara Bhadrapada, the mermaid beauty. And this explains why she also looks great in the mermaid wet hair, wet makeup blue aesthetic look.